Hi guys! Thank you for taking time out of your day once again to spend some time with me. I am so grateful that you guys are here watching this, and I was inspired to make this video because I had this epiphany when I was walking outside about time. I was like, oh, time is like such a cool concept. It'd be so cool to like travel back into time. I was thinking, all right, like what would I do if I could go back in time? And one of the things that, like the first thing that popped up in my mind was, if I could go back in time, I would go back to my 20-year-old self, and I would love to give her some advice on health and fitness. And the reason I would love to give my 20-year-old self advice is just because if I knew things I know now, if I knew them back then, I feel like I would have had a completely different fitness experience, and my journey to health would have been a more positive and maintainable and a healthier one. I have 20-year-old me here. Well, maybe I was like 24 here or 23. I don't know, but we'll pretend this is 20-year-old me. So the first thing I would go back in time and tell 20-year-old lady would be that fitness should be fun. If it's not fun, then it's not gonna be maintainable, it's not gonna be sustainable, and it's not gonna make you happy. If fitness is robbing my happiness because it's becoming physically too demanding, mentally demanding, if I'm spending more than 2 hours at a time at the gym, it's not gonna bring me true fulfillment and happiness and joy. So that's the first thing I would tell myself. Make sure fitness is a fun experience for you. The second thing I would tell 20-year-old lady would be that extremes and extreme dieting and aggressive approaches to a physique, it's literally not worth it. I would love to tell myself that all of this extreme dieting has a really negative effect on my organs, my intestines, my digestive system, and also in my brain. Like food really is everything, and if we are abusing that and not giving our bodies what they need, you know, we're gonna start creating a lot of deficiencies that are going to impact our moods and how we feel and how we think and how we act. And that's gonna affect how we interact and how we show up in the world. Don't be so quick to chase this where you have to take extreme measures and hurt your body. It's not worth it. The third thing I would tell my 20-year-old self is that food is more than just carbs, protein, and fats. Food is literally what fuels our bodies and gives us energy. Food is spending time with family, spending time with loved ones. Food is experiencing new cultures. Food is literally like a universal thing that every single person on this world has in common. So don't be scared of food. Food is not here to harm you. Food is not here to make your life miserable. Don't look at food as something that is going to make you gain weight. Look at food as what it is. It's literally just food, especially fruits and vegetables. They're a gift from the universe to you, to nourish you and to help you live the life that you want. So don't be scared of food. The fourth thing I would tell myself is that happiness comes from within. I was really under the illusion that having a nice body like this was going to bring me happiness, but in all honesty, this is when I was the most miserable in my life. For me, happiness was always in my heart. It was always within me, and I was looking for it in other places. I would tell my 20-year-old self, hey, if you want to be happy, look in the mirror and start working on yourself. This is great, and it brings you temporary happiness, but it's not really what's gonna bring meaning and fulfillment and love and joy to your life. Last thing I would tell my 20-year-old self about fitness is don't get caught up on social media fitness. There are so many illusions out there. It's so easy for me or for anyone to just post these pictures all the time but not tell you what's going on in here, how miserable they are, how cold they are, how they can't sleep, how they missed their periods and lost their sex drives because they're starving themselves. So Don't believe everything you see online. Don't compare yourself. Love yourself, educate yourself, and just come from a place of love. Approach health as a way to love yourself and take care of your body, not as a way to change who you are and what you look like in hopes of finding happiness and fulfillment. That stuff is never going to be long lasting. So if I had a chance to go back in time, those are the 5 things I would tell myself. I would really make sure that I understood that health is more than just looking good on the outside. Health and wellness are more than that. They're the way we interact with ourselves, the way we interact with others, the role we play in our environment, our internal health. Like, our bodies are literally their own universe. I really wish I would have known all of those things, and I feel like I had to find those things out the hard way. So I feel like it's my purpose to share those things with you guys. I know deep in my heart that this video will be seen by someone who needs to hear this message. So I look forward to making more cool videos like this. Again, thank you so much for spending time with me and watching this video. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.